There are two chances. Just like you said, Aubameyang was clear to give him the ball that you could have scored. At least you could have given, even if you didn't score, at least give him the ball and have a chance to score. And you will always so selfish, you play the ball out, understand?
To another match of the Women's Football World Cup, and this time around is the match between England versus Haiti. A lot of expectation for the England side to trash Haiti, but the match is becoming so interesting. Well, a lot to discuss about this match. I'm not alone in the studio to talk about it. The match has already started, and it is 13 minutes into the first half of the match, and we expected England to just easily have their way against the Haiti side, but it is football is not always like that. It is not always like that. But I'm not alone in the studio to talk about the match between England versus Haiti. I am having in my far left just one alone. Let me say, Shegelu.
Oh, we are left alone for this game right now.
Yeah.
After that first interesting game, I hope this game is also going to live up to expectations. 14 minutes into the game already, and you know the game is actually still balanced between England and Haiti. Beautiful game being played by the Haitians in the first 14 minutes. So just like I was just looking exactly the way the Zambia games started against the Japanese. I think the English girls are yet to settle that much into this game. But you know, my money's on England winning this game, no doubt. They have a fantastic squad. You have to look at the lineup and you have to look at the league. That is one thing that actually give these teams like this the upper hand. They have a fantastic league. A lot of players in this team plays for Chelsea, Arsenal, and Manchester City. Even Manchester United actually finished, I think, second on the league. So a lot of fantastic players in this team. So I'd like to see how proceeding goes. And luckily, if Haiti doesn't just ended up being massacred in this game, that's the beauty of football. Because I've seen so far so good. I've seen some fantastic play from them. They've actually gone forward and tried to take one or two shots, which is actually good for their confidence going forward in this game.
Actually good for their confidence going forward in this game because everybody see Haiti as the underdog in this Group D. But football, like I said, is not always like that. And this is the 15th minute. I expected England by now to have scored 2 or 3 against Haiti. But the way it's looking right now, it is the Haiti who is even Haitas who is even fighting seriously and even creating chances against the England side.
Yes, the England are still trying to balance their game, still trying to understand the pattern of play the Haitians are bringing into this game. Kudos to the Haitians, no doubt. They've actually been fantastic. And what is VR checking there on the 16th minute, hope that's not a call for a penalty or so. Let's see the replay. Oh,
that's the penalty.
No, this second might actually be what they are checking up to. Because I think there's a stamp on Kelly there. Yeah, there's actually a stamp on her. But let's see if
that should not be a penalty. There's no.
Should be a penalty.
It's a soft one. No penalty.
Let's see what Vera.
You can see the referee checking possible penalty there. But to me, I don't think it's a penalty. There's no.
You can see.
There was a contact, but she was the one who contacted the Haitians. You understand what I'm saying? From behind.
The stamp was from the Haitian. So let's.
But if you look at it, the Haitian was facing. She came from behind.
Yes.
You understand? But the Haitian was facing the goalpost. So there is no point.
I don't really expect a penalty game, but this is football. Anything can really happen.
And you can see the referee now going to the VAR machine
VAR monitor
to go and check the penalty. I don't review possible penalty, but I don't think there is a penalty there. But let's see what the referee comes up with. The referee have the final decision.
Use that penalty. I just hope this won't actually. Wow, that was a tough one there, and this was what caused the red card on Deborah got in the Nigerian game. So. There's so many things there. Apart from penalty, there's a possible yellow card or red card also there. I just hope it's not a red card because the Haitians have actually started this game on a positive note. And getting the red card in the 17 or 15 minutes will actually be a bad one for their courage in this game. That was a bad tackle.
I was expecting the England. I was expecting the England to come out clean and defeat the Haitians without the penalty. You know.
No, it's not.
Look at it. There's a contact there anyway. It looks penalty like a penalty, and a card offense also.
There's a red card, either a red card or yellow, because that was straight into a knee. That's a bad foul there. That's a bad one. Let's see what the referee is going to come up with. I suspect there's a penalty there.
The referee was actually looking at the foul committed against the Haitians, not the penalty.
No, the penalty first. The penalty first.
No, look at this. The foul against the Haitians first. It was forced because there was a contact. Look at it.
There's no contact here.
There was a contact against the Haitians.
That's the decision.
And the referee about final decision what?
No
penalty decision, no penalty. Foul against the England side. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a very good one for the referee.
That's a good one from the referee.
That's a good one from the referee. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
I think that's what that was on. That should be a yellow card to Russo there, the new Arsenal striker. They got her from Manchester United, and she has been a fantastic striker also. So I think the Haitians actually have to be careful right now. Okay, it's Pierre Louis who got the yellow card.
Yeah.
So they have to be careful with how much they go into tackles in their box. Because on a good day, a ref can give that as penalty, no doubt.
Of course, yeah. She was so mindful. She looked very well before she gave that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, not every ref.
That's one of the advantage of using VAR, because any ref can give that as penalty. That was the bad tackle there on Russo there.
All right, let's quickly look at the tactical approach of the both sides. The Haitians, they are playing 4-1-2-3. 4-1-2-3 tactical formation. That is for the England side. 4-1-2-3 tactical formation. Then the Haitians are playing 4-4-2. So
that's the traditional formation.
Yeah.
It's actually been nice for them, it's working for them. We've seen them for holding your breath in the 20 minutes, holding your own and playing camp football. You're not under pressure. It's actually nice for them, and they're actually playing to what they want, keeping the English at bay, and you can see it. How much? The question is how much
that should be a free kick. That should be a foul against the goalkeeper.
These are things you have to be careful against this English team. They are highly talented, and don't forget they are the European champions. So good squad. No doubt, I expect a victory for England in this game, because you look at England, you look at the starting level, you look at the English bench. It's filled with fantastic players, fantastic crops of players there.
And you look at it from the club side.
Yeah.
They have good players from Arsenal, Chelsea.
They have Manchester City. Lucy Bronze plays for Barcelona, so it shows how good they are. They are one of the favorites to win this competition, no doubt.
And if you talk about the Haitians from the Iceland side, even when they took the World Cup torchlight, it was very difficult for the FIFA people to got there, because their president was assassinated, and there was this juntas, this military this thing. It was so tight, and it's a very small country.
Yeah, it's a very small country. They've gone through a lot of issues, but like they say, football is actually where we all it's like where we all meet and have fun. And it's so beautiful for these young ladies playing the World Cup, and I think this is one of the big lifetime experience to actually go on up to throughout their life. So it's good for them. For every trouble they've gone through, at least this football playing the World Cup will actually give their fans back home a lot of joy. So that aside, they've actually give a good account of themselves for the past 21 minutes.
For the past 21 minutes, it is 21 minutes into the first half, and it's still goalless. I can't imagine Haiti holding England to a goalless draw at the 21 minutes. So everybody will just be expecting express win.
This can actually happen in football. By the time it just reminds me of this Spain versus Costa Rica. For the first 23 minutes, it was like that. Down to for the first 20 minutes, it was like that, and within 5 minutes, Spain got 3 goals. Look at USA against Vietnam this morning. It was 3-0. It wasn't like the English team can actually get a victory, but That's where football is. You just don't actually rush into it. There's no minors. There's no more minors. That much minors in football. You can see they're giving good account of themselves. That is, and I'm actually impressed. Just like the Zambia game, where we said it's not really about the victory, but you know the progress this team is actually making. That's what matters a lot, and it shows how much football is actually growing. Right. When Haiti is actually playing with a big power nation like England, and they are giving good account of themselves. It shows how much football is improving.
Yeah, and we're having a message here in our live chat. This time around is from Azonobi Anali. He said this is supposed to be a bonus game from England. Yeah. The Haitians are no match for the English side.
They are no match for the English side. It's just about when England are going to start dominating in the game, when they're going to get their their pattern of play, how they want to actually dominate this game. When they get it in play, then all these like we say in Nigeria, initial gra-gra. So it's going to be an offset should Haiti win this game. So I'm not really giving them the chance. Not even a draw. I'm not seeing a draw in this game. Because when you look at the starting lineup for the English team, Russo up front, she's a fantastic striker. She can go at any time in the game. She's always a threat. You have Kelly on the wing, the Manchester City winger. That's another fantastic player. You have Lucy Bruns at the back, a fantastic right back. There's Jessica, the Chelsea defender, Millie Bright at the back too. So a lot of fantastic players. And if the goals are not coming, you look at the English bench. You have Laura James, another fantastic player who plays for Chelsea. Wow. So the England team is star-studded. A lot of fantastic players. So there's no way there's a draw in this game. It's only a victory for England.
You see, there's no way there's a draw in this game. But let's quickly look at the starting line-up of the Haitians first. Let's take the Haitians first. For the Haitians, we are having Bogelia, Domene, Frere Petit, Jaoudi, Joseph T, Limage, Louis B, Louis K, Mandissar N, Pierre Louis, Chios K. That is the starting line up of the Haitian side, and I'm very sure they are not known people.
Yeah, they are not known people. They are not known to us because it's not one of these footballing nations. Yeah. So we don't really know much about their players. Unlike the England of this world, the Germany of this world, and Spain of this world.
So let's look at the...
Well, I think there's a penalty here. There's an hand to the ball from the Haitian there. Which
what kind of game is that?
Actually be a penalty for England. That is Lucy
Bronze
that we just talked about.
Wow, what kind of play is that? And what is the referee saying?
That's surely a penalty.
The referee is going to check it.
A penalty.
Call for a penalty and the referee...
It talks about the inexperience of the Haitians.
Oh, so tall. Why will you raise your hands up like that?
There's a possible penalty. And that's
possible penalty. But before the penalty is taken, let's quickly take this message from Mary Olubudi responding to analysis. I can't laugh alone. She says she can't laugh alone.
The Zambians are going to watch this game and they'll appreciate that team like, oh, at least we didn't lose. We actually played a good game of football. Nobody's going to give Haiti the chance against England, no doubt. I said it during the Zambia game that I was expecting a massacre in this game. And, you are talking about them not getting a goal. A first goal in this game is going to open the flood of goals in this game. That's
final decision. Penalty. The referee has just awarded a penalty against Haiti at the 26th minute. 27, let's say 27 minutes.
Bros is with the ball. Bros will be the one to take that penalty.
What was in the mind of the player?
No. She just went up. She went
inexperience?
Yes, inexperience is there, but these are fouls that actually happen in football. She went up with her hand there. We've seen it happen even in England. We saw the penalty. Who got it? What's it called? Manchester United got against Manchester City in the FA Cup final. It's just almost something like this. So it happens in football. It's not about inexperience or any other thing. Wow. All
right, it's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and who's going to take it? Bronze.
No, this is not bronze.
Is it bronze?
It's not bronze.
Who is going to take the penalty? And the penalty is about to be taken. 1-on-1, the goalkeeper versus the player. And he went back. The referee blew 1, 2, 3, and down! saved.
I just hope
The penalty has been saved. It's not going to be a Nigerian situation.
I just hope they won't be. You can see players.
And you can see the celebration.
I hope they won't call her back for encroachment. I hope
that was a beautiful save.
Let's see if they won't call back for encroachment.
There was no encroachment there.
I just hope she was. Wow, that was a beautiful save from the goalkeeper.
Just
the Haitians are yet to. They are not yet to actually.
They are not yet to joke.
They are not yet to joke. They are not yet to play. They have a good goalkeeper, no doubt.
Wow. That was a beautiful save.
Wow,
And the referee is calling.
I think there's a call.
The referee want to check.
The penalty will be retaken.
The referee is checking the VAR to confirm if there was no movement.
There was encroachment there. She came out of line. The penalty has to be retaken.
Oh, the referee have just called the penalty. They have to repeat. They have to take a repeat of that penalty.
They have to retake the penalty.
Just call for a repeat of the penalty.
Yeah, there's an encroachment there. She came out of line.
She came off the line, and the referee have just called for a repeat of the penalty. Oh, look at it. It's clear. Very clear.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful.
You remember what happened to what happened to Nigeria in the last two World Cup?
About Nigeria, we saw it in the Zambia game also. This is what inexperience actually caused, because these rules are that you don't have to cross your line during penalty when penalty are being taken. And that's it. Let's see if the English are going to get. I expect them to get.
1, 2, 3, retaken, and this time around it was so easy.
First,
standing.
That's the first goal for England.
First goal for England. England has just scored one.
At the 28th minute. Wow, good one for England.
At the 28th minute, and you can see.
She doesn't have to blame herself there. She has actually been fantastic. That was a good save. She can actually boost her confidence with that save. So nothing to blame herself for there.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that was the same position, the same angle.
And
the right side.
Again. So I don't think she saved that, but that's another encroachment. It should have been a retaking penalty there.
All right, 1-0 to England, none to Haiti.
There's going to be a lot of goals in this game. that is the funny part of it. The funny part of it. There are going to be a lot of goals.
All right, let's quickly look at the starting lineup of the England side.
Okay, Stanway got the goal for England.
Yeah. Bright M. Bronze L. Kata J.
Lucy Bronze, that is just Kata playing.
Yeah. Ebbs, that's the goalkeeper
the Manchester United goalkeeper.
Yeah, Greenwood.
Fantastic goalkeeper. No doubt. She was. I think she won the best, world best goalkeeper. She's actually world best goalkeeper right now. So fantastic goalkeeper. That's what we're saying about the English team. They have what it takes to actually go far and win this competition.
Yeah. You have Greenwood A. We have MSL, Kelly C. That's Kalikata. Rosso A. Stanway G. Then Ton E. Then Welsh K. That is the starting lineup of the England side. And among all this, you have just mentioned some of those people. You talk about Bright, you talked about Carter, you talk about Greenwood, Ebbs, Kelly. So which among them do you think is going to be outstanding in this match?
Yeah, you can't get away from Lucy Bronze. She's a fantastic right back. And you look at the front, Alessia Russo is a fantastic striker also, From her days at Manchester United, now she was signed at Arsenal. She'll be playing next season with the Arsenal female team. So she's a fantastic striker, no doubt. And I think with the way the game is going, she might actually get 1 or 2 goals. And when you look at the English bench, this team is so choked with star players. There's a Bethany England on the bench, a fantastic player with Tottenham last season. She used to play for Chelsea before joining Tottenham last season. That's a fantastic player. Laura James is the sister to Rhys James of Chelsea. She also plays for Chelsea. Another fantastic player. So it's a star-studded team. Yeah. That's why I'm looking at it like there's no chance for Haiti in this game at all. Any way they want it, England is going to win it. But the only thing they can do is just try and keep it respect in a respectable way. Not lose like as much as Zambia lost in the first game today.
Okay, Azonobi Amali is responding to this. Obviously, the goalkeeper stepped out of her line. Yeah, she's following up with it. She's actually following up. She's already saying that is correct. You understand what I'm saying? So let's quickly look.
It's so lovely when we see a lot of people following female football. Right now. And kudos to the young lady that has been following us right from the Zambia game. Yeah, it's so impressive. It shows how much the female football is growing. And you can see it from the quality of play. They are not backward. They are actually playing beautiful football, not a kick and follow football. You can see that was one thing I enjoyed in the Zambia game also early on. The way they put the ball on the floor and play with themselves. So it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. They are enjoying quality football. You can see the Haitians also. They are also playing with themselves. So that's why it was easy for you to actually give them a chance against England, because I saw it the earlier first 15 to 20 minutes how much they tried to come into the game. So beautiful for them and so interesting. You can see the stadium is another field stadium. So when people are having fun watching female football, then you know it's so great.
It's so great. All right, let's quickly look at the statistics of this very account. Ball possession: England 79, Haiti 21. Goal attempt 5 for England, 1 for Haiti.
At least they got a shot at
Zambia did not get any. All right, goal attempt 5 for England, 1 for Haiti. Shot off goal 3 for England, none for Haiti. Shot off goal 1-1 for either side. Block shot, 1 block shot from the England side. Then corner kick, 3 corner kicks for England and 1 for Haiti. Offside, 2 offside for Haiti. Yellow card, 1 yellow card for Haiti side. Then dangerous attack, 20 for England and 4 for Haiti. Then attacks, 44 for England and 16 for Haiti. From what the statistics so far, what do you have to say?
It shows England dominating, proceeding in the game, and the statistics actually showed what is actually going on in the game, and that's what we've been saying for the past 33 minutes. It has been England, except for the early surge that we saw from Haiti. So the stat is actually not lying about the game. It's what we are seeing in the game. It's just about England trying to dominate this game, and we can see one of Haiti players, she's out of this game already, she's out injured already. So I think any moment from now, Haiti will be trying to make a substitution. I think she'll be
stretched out.
She'll be stretched out. She has been stretched out already.
Stretched out of the field. Yes, sir. You know, when we talk about the world ranking, England remain fourth, but with this current play, they just moved to third.
World ranking?
Yeah.
No, this play can't move them to world ranking.
Yeah, because it is 3 months.
Yeah, it can't be this match that's moving them to third position. So they are currently third on FIFA ranking at that.
All right. I'm having them fourth.
Oh, they're fourth.
Yeah.
So they're still fourth on FIFA ranking then.
Fourth on FIFA ranking. And Haiti numbers have not been even discovered, because if you want to, where are you going to place Haiti?
Yeah, they'll be below 100, no doubt.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that is one thing about FIFA World Cup. It's not always a win-win situation. Just try and showcase yourself and how much you're going to make from the World Cup. It shows if you're putting that money in good use, in how can I put it, in you, or if you're utilizing that money very well in improving your league in your country. And that is what really matters. For teams like this, it's not about winning. It's about them participating. It's a lifetime achievement for these players. It's something they can hold on to for the rest of their life and show to their family and their children and their friends that I played at the World Cup. That is what really matters to countries like this at this stage of their career.
And you can see Haiti trying to counter the England side. A good
bad.
pass there from the right wing for the Haiti side. Moving, what did she do? She crossed the ball. Anybody there to head the ball? Oh! Nice what a play.
Nice attempted acrobatics there from the Haitians. But I have an issue with that, because inexperience was the reason why she had to go to the far right there. She could have dropped that pass or laid the pass very, very much earlier before taking that. Wow, that was a great attempt for her. It would have been a beautiful goal for her.
Classical goal.
Good acrobatic attempt from the Haitian.
Well, that's a good one. But from so far, what do you have to say about the manager, the coach of the Haitian side, Nicolas Delepine?
Well, not really much to say about him, but you know, from the pattern from the play, from the kind of play we've seen for the past 37 minutes, it shows that he's actually a very good coach, trying to play conservative football. You know, defend together and come out for a mass attack together, which is very good for them. Once going down 1-0 within 37 minutes, it's actually a nice one for them, and I expect it to improve their confidence, because even coming to this game, everybody thought it was going to be a free-flow football. I was expecting something like 4-0 in the first half by now, looking at the name. But, you know, they are also coming out to showcase themselves, selling themselves in a good image, which is nice for them. So kudos to the coach. I just hope second half, if they won't get massacred by this English team. And they have to just reduce the number of mistakes, because that penalty was as a result of mistake.
All right. What about the manager, the coach of the England side, Sarina Wegman?
No doubt, no doubt. She's been known in football, not the first time. You know, at the point she was the coach of what's it called, of Sweden, and coaching England right now. She coached the English ladies to the Euro Championship, so she's already used to it. She has been there before. The experience is there for her, and you can see it with the improvement of the English team. That's the difference why the England are very much good, better than Haiti. You look at the English league. That's why I keep on emphasizing on the league. If your league is actually good, you're going to produce fantastic players who will come to the world stage, and you know they won't be feeling a kind of what's it called? They won't be feeling a kind of inferior to their opponents. So nothing really much to say about the England coach. She's a fantastic coach, no doubt.
Wow, fantastic coach. But I mean, when we talk about the England side, they are one of the oldest female football team in the world.
Yeah, they're one of the oldest female football team in the world. But they just started their dominance in world football as a national team.
Yeah.
And you have to give that to how much they've grown, how much they've spent in their league of recent. The WSL is actually is a fantastic league. You know, you look when you watch Chelsea play against Arsenal, and you watch Manchester United game, you watch Manchester City game. You go to the Women's Champions League. Chelsea got to the semi-final of the Women's Champions League, only to lose to Barcelona. So the English actually spent a lot in improving their league. Just where they spent a lot in improving the image and their male league, the EPL. That's how much they've spent so much in the female league also. So you see that is the end product. The end product is justifying already. And no doubt, when you spend money, you have a good league.
When you have money, you spend a good league. And when you talk about the England side, the most cap for England.
This should be the second.
Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper. England would have made it too.
Is that not Emp? She should be scoring there, no doubt. She should be scoring that. She should be taking that into the net.
All right, when we talk about the England side, the women's national football side of the England, the most cap of the England side is Farrah Williams, 172 caps for her. Farrah Williams, then the top scorer is Ellen White, 52 goals for the England side. So that's to tell you that it's not today. Yeah? It has been long.
They've been there for long. You know, they are missing the Arsenal, their strikers. I'm talking about Beth Mead, who I think she had ACL injury. She just came back from ACL, so she's not in this competition. She's one of the very best striker when it comes to world football. So she's not here. But you know, you can't just take anything away from them. The history favors them against Haiti, no doubt. And their group, we all expect England to qualify from this group without facing any lot of trouble at all.
We expected England to qualify from this. But apart from this, talking about England, they've not really won any important trophy as such, a big trophy.
They are the European champions.
Yeah.
They won the European Championship, the last one. So they are current champions.
Okay, when they defeated Brazil, right?
Not Brazil.
Which one? Which one is that?
Germany. I think they defeated Germany. The final European champions.
Okay. All right, the European champions, but they've not won the World Cup.
No.
I think this should be the first time they should try to get it.
Because
they're one of the
favorites.
One of the favorite, one of the top contenders.
USA is always a suspect to win the World Cup. So when you have a threat from a team like USA, not even Brazil, US are their biggest threat. And you look at the Spaniards. Sorry, when you watch the way Spain plays, you know that's another team. So that's why I'm looking at it like Haiti. The Haitians are not a problem for them. It's when they get to the knockout stage that's when they start facing the tougher opponents. So that's where the problem might be. But I expect them. They have a good squad. That is one thing. The squad depth is actually healthy, and they have a fantastic squad that can actually push them straight to the final. Well, but you know, when you get to the knockout stage, you start taking game by game down to you get to the final, whereby even now winning, you know that okay, we got that belief that okay, we are the world champions right now. But they have everything it takes to be the world champion.
But with what is happening, what we have seen so far, do you think England can go far? What we have seen so far.
This is the first game.
It is the first game. Actually, this is the first game. But with what I'm seeing, I don't think they can win this World Cup. Do you think so?
You can't predict from the first game.
Yeah.
You can't predict from the first game. Anybody can win the World Cup. We can look at what's it called? United States of America playing against Vietnam just early this morning, 3-0. I'm sure if you watch that game at the point, you have said,
Yeah.
I'm not sure US 2 can win the World Cup. So it's the first game for everybody. Everybody has still, it's a group stage. You still have two more games to play. So you have to take it easy and light on yourself. But I expect them to win this game. I expect them to qualify for the second round. But from the second round, they start taking it very, very hard. So you can't write off England, no doubt. You can't write them off.
All right. Let us quickly look at the last head-to-head. We saw Haiti won Moldova 3-1. You understand? But since then, their last 5 matches, they only won once. They only won one out of the 5 matches. And that is the match against Moldova. Yeah. Then Central Caribbean won Haiti 3-1. Then Venezuela also won Haiti 4-1. That is on the July. That's in July. Then Costa Rica also won Haiti 2 in July also. Then South Korea won 2-1 in August against Haiti. 4 lost out of 5 matches.
Yeah, like I said, they are not a footballing nation. So if they are playing this much, it shows that is a chance for Haiti.
Haiti trying to play chance from the front of the team box. What did she do? She moved forward. What did she do? She have 6 defenders. A bit one and a shot. Oh, what a block!
That's a good block.
And it's a corner kick for Haiti.
Oh, that is another Chelsea player, Millie Bright. There, that was a good save from her. That is the Chelsea captain. Good save for her. A lot of experience in that young lady.
One thing about the Haiti side, if you look at their height, they are so tall. They are just tall, most of them. All of them, there's no short player there. Their average height is 6 points. You know, their height, look at it. They are all tall, and you can see them in the 18 balls. A corner kick here will be to their advantage because they have the height. And a corner kick here about to be taken for the Haiti. Will they recognize the goal scored against them by the England side? And she stepped backward, but you can see Haiti running towards the corner kick side. They are 2 now, probably they're going to pass the ball. What did she do? I think that's been passed, and she are moving, and what did she do? She crosses. Oh, that would have been the equalizer.
That was very close for the against the first goal. That's a very close one. That's a very good one from Haiti there. You can see no doubt they're actually a good team, but they are no match for the English team. They should be scoring that if they were that experienced.
Bros, I have a confession to make here. I never expected Haiti to play England the way they are playing.
Yeah, nobody expected them to play England the way they are playing. But don't forget the Zambia game also ended 1-0 in the first half. So at the point, fatigue is going to come in, and it takes the better team to actually utilize it. Football is about taking your chances, and we've seen them lose 2 or 3 chances already in this first half. 2 or 3 chances that would have been scored by good teams. We're already on 45 minutes already. 9 additional minutes to be played. So let's see if they can keep it at 1-0 going to the second half. If they end this game at 1-0 in first half, then they've done fantastically well in this first half already.
All right, let's quickly look at what England have done in their last 5 matches. In the last 5 matches, England beat Italy 2-1 in February. Then England also defeated Belgium 6-1 in February 22. Then England defeated Brazil through a penalty kick in April 6th. Then Australia defeated England. And in April 11, then England drew with Portugal in 1st of July. That is 5 out of the 5 matches. They won 3, drew 1, and lost 1 against Australia.
That is a fantastic result from the England ladies, and it shows how good they are. That is it. It shows how good they are.
So in Group D, you have England, China, Denmark, and Haiti. So apart from England, you still have China and Denmark.
China might just be the problem here for England, because there's another very good team when it comes to female football. These are countries that spend a lot of money, in the progress of their female football. But that's it. We all expect England to qualify from the group stage to the second round. So my money will always be on England and China making it out of this group, and probably Denmark might just pull 1 or 2 and qualify as the best losers in this group.
Oh, you can see the Haitians also trying. Oh, that's a very good attack there for the Haitian side.
Yeah, actually, for the first 45 minutes, they've actually given.
Oh, you can see them trying again, moving from the right side. A pass there. What did she do? She crossed again, a block shot.
It shows that if they have a good league in their country, these players are actually good. They have what it takes. They just need more of technical brilliance to actually be a formidable team. This Haiti team will actually give Zambia a good run for their money. Yes, they might actually lose to Zambia, but they'll surely give Zambia a good run.
Of course, for their money. They have the first fighting spirit.
Because when you are coming out attacking and trying to play a match in the English girls, man for man. Let me use man for man.
Man for man, yeah, of course.
Man for man up front. So it shows how good they are. They are not playing a all defensive line game. We can see them trying to come out and play against the English. They might fancy getting 1 or 2 goals in this game, no doubt.
Of course, they can get a goal in this game, and if they can be able to hold England, probably they're going to get a draw in this match.
No, they can't get a draw.
They can't get a draw. With what they are playing, they continue. I'm telling you,
they can't get a draw.
All right, let's quickly look at the top scorers of this tournament so far. 2 people have scored 2 goals in this tournament, and that is from USA, Smith. Smith have scored 2 goals for USA. She's age 22. That is Sophia Smith.
And that was a debut.
Yeah, she plays for Sportland Tons FC. She plays as a forward. I think she has scored 2 goals.
She scored 2 goals this morning.
Yeah, this morning. Then the recent match just played. It is Anita Miyazawa of Japan. She played for Mainavi Sendai. She's a midfielder. She also has 2 goals in this World Cup.
Not really seen a lot of goals in this World Cup, especially except for the 5 goals we saw at the Japan game. So it shows how much the female game is actually improving. Not like before, whereby we were seeing a lot of goals like 6, 7, 0.
Yeah, 8 goals.
I was expecting a lot of goals in the USA versus Vietnam game. Even this game, I was expecting a lot of goals in the first half. And you can see how much Haiti how much account they've given of themselves. Going 1-0 down almost at the end of the first half shows, yes, the game is actually improving. The quality is actually there, and they can only get better. That is it. FIFA is spending a lot of money on the female football, and it's good for them. It's good for the viewers. It's actually good for the game also.
Of course, good for the viewers, also good for the game. Right now, the regular time of the first half is supposed to be ended, but there is an additional minute of 9 minutes.
9 additional minutes.
9 additional minutes by the referee. 9 additional minutes by the referee, and if they've played up to 50 minutes, so we are having 4 minutes left to play.
And
so
it's still 1-0.
And it's still 1-0 in favor of England women.
We've not really seen England creating a lot of chances in this game. No, they've created a lot of chances, but not clear-cut chances. So you have to look at it. It took just that penalty for England to be leading in this game. So it shows how good these Haitians are. We have to give it to them in this first half. We just hope in the second half they won't collapse and lose by a lot of goals in the second half.
They won't collapse. We hope so.
I'm really, because that what really matters most.
I'm really giving it to the Haitian side because they're the underdog there.
Yeah, they are the underdog. You know,
and you know why I'm giving it to them? I'm so impressed with what they are playing so far.
Yeah, we're all impressed with what they are playing so far. You know, and keeping England at bay, it actually shows how good they are. It's just about the program with them is just like the Zambians. They just need just a little bit of input, and they'll be a formidable team, no doubt.
Of course, it'll be a formidable team. Let's quickly look at the statistics also. So far, the statistics is gradually changing because right now it is England who have taken possession by 71% and Haiti 29%. Earlier on, it was almost 80-something% for the England side. What is you see the Haitians, they are actually coming up. Then goal attempt, Haitians 2 goal attempt and 8 for the England side. Shot on goal 5.
I suspect they might be fancy. They'll fancy getting a goal in this game. No doubt. Let's see what happens in the second half. The first half is already done at 1-0. So coming into the second half, they might actually try and get 1 or 2 goals. one goal will be good for them, and you see how much these players are going to even celebrate that goal, even if they should lose this game. That's what I was expecting from the Zambians today. Just try and get a goal in that game. It's going to it's going to boost their morale in a very big way.
If you remember one of the African Nations Cup, Nigeria was in the same group with Haiti. Nigeria was in the same group with Haiti side, and that was the Nations Cup. And
It can't be the Nations Cup. The Nations Cup is Africa.
okay, sorry, not
I think it has to be the
Confederation Cup, something. And, yeah. So this way they scored against Nigeria 1 goal, and if you saw the celebration, it was like they won the World Cup.
It means a lot to them because they are not an even football nation.
Okay.
When they get one of all these goals, they are going to celebrate it that much.
Yeah, of course they will celebrate it. And right now it is 52 minutes into the additional time. I think we have 1 minute left.
1 minute.
Just 1 minute left to come to the end of the first half, and it is still 1-0 in favor of England. Haiti are still trying to score. So far, which of the England player do you think is going to make a wave in this World Cup?
I'm looking at Laura James. She's a fantastic player, no doubt. A very good winger at it. So you'll see her when she comes in. She's a fantastic player, and the more they grow into the game, she's a dependable player that England can actually call on in the paint zone. So I'm actually trying to look at her for the English team. And if Russo is getting into the game, Alexa Russo too is a fantastic striker, any doubt. Even I rate her better than some male strikers. So those two players for me from the English team, Russo and Laura James.
Okay. So far, we have seen how many matches so far played in this World Cup. All the matches played. Can you just tell me 2 teams that you say, okay, this team have actually played their first match and they are good to go? I know that a lot of good teams will be very cautious. They will not want to come all out to show what they have in stock. But so far, the one you have seen so far, which of those 2 teams can you say, oh, these 2 teams, they are really outstanding?
Well, you have to give it to the United States of American girls. They are outstanding, but I can't judge them based on the game because you look at the team they played the Vietnam. So it shows you can't really judge them based on that game. But that's an outstanding team. And the English girls too are there. We saw Japan this morning. Japan played beautiful compact football this morning, so they also have what it takes to actually go very much far in the competition.
Yeah. And what about Spain?
Well,
but to me personally, I think Spain played better than every other team in this tournament. They were more precise. You understand? They were more focused. They were, their attacking was so strong.
We just ended 3 goals, and the 3 goals they got to within 5 minutes. So,
yeah. But probably other team they would have scored more than that. All right, the first half have just come to an end, and it is goal 1-0 to USA, and Haiti have not scored anything yet. So can you just in 2 minutes just summarize the first half before we go for a short break?
Well, the first half has been been against the run of play. Because we're expecting a lot of goals in the first half from England. But against the run of play, Haiti came into this game, with a good game plan, which they've actually shown. They've just been unfortunate not to get one or 2 goals in this first half. And you have to look at the English. They have to get into this game with that belief that yes, they have to give themselves that self-belief and play the normal English game. So. No doubt, I expect more goals in the second half from the English girls.
I expect more goals in the second half for the English girl. This is Premier Sport Fan Center. Don't forget to subscribe. Our number remains 09030439917. You can send in your live chat to be part of this show. We'll be going for a short break. We'll be back in a moment. Don't go away. Stay with us.
Being a Chelsea fan, I was just kind of optimistic that we'll win because we've had a very bad form. this season.
Clash of the Titans between the two London rivals, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the lead of the table with 13 matches played. A win for Arsenal today, Arsenal will automatically overtake Manchester City. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea is coming back, whether they like it or not. Once I just go to my this account. Chelsea has so many substitutes. Bench win matches. We're not talking about your starting 11. Now we have two starting 11. Anybody can play now. It's not about two. Let my two actually come back. Anybody can. Anybody will collect from Chelsea. Anybody will collect. This season may be awful, but I'm telling you.
Next season. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains Ekbenwe. Don't forget to subscribe. Alpha. It's okay. This is a strong Man U fan. Versus Zurich. A win for both, automatic qualify. A draw, also qualify. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains Ekbenwe. Please don't forget to subscribe. teams with the biggest fan zone in the world. Chelsea versus Manchester United. They're about to start their match. And it has been a lot of talking between the fans, Manchester fans and Chelsea fans. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
There are two chances, just as you said. Aubameyang was clear to give him the ball and you could have scored. At least you could have given, even if you didn't score, at least give him the ball and have a chance to score. And you will always so selfish, you play the ball out, understand?
Being a Chelsea fan, I was just kind of optimistic that we'll win because we've had a very bad form this season.
Clash of the Titans between the two London rivals, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the lead of the table with 13 matches played. A win for Arsenal today, Arsenal will automatically overtake Manchester City. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea is coming back, whether they like it or not. Once I just go to my this account. Chelsea has so many substitutes. Bench win matches. We're not talking about the starting 11. Now we have two starting 11. Anybody can play now. It's not about two. Let my 2 and 3 come back. Anybody can. Anybody will collect from Chelsea. Anybody will collect. This season may be awful, but I'm telling you.
Next season. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name is Benue. Don't forget to subscribe. Alpha. It's okay. This is a strong Man U fan. Arsenal versus Zurich. A win for both, automatic qualify. A draw, also qualify. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name is Benue. Please don't forget to subscribe. The teams with the biggest fan zone in the world, Chelsea versus Manchester United. They're about to start their match. And it has been a lot of talking between the fans, Manchester fans and Chelsea fans. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
There are two chances, just as you said. Aubameyang was clear to give him the ball and you could have scored. At least you could have given, even if you didn't score, at least give him the ball and have a chance to score. And you will always so selfish, you play the ball out, understand?
Being a Chelsea fan, I was just kind of optimistic that we'll win because we've had a very bad form this season.
Clash of the Titans between the two London rivals, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the lead of the table with 13 matches played. A win for Arsenal today, Arsenal will automatically overtake Manchester City. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea is coming back, whether they like it or not. Once I just go to my this account to say Chelsea has so many substitutes. Bench win matches. We're not talking about the starting 11. Now we have 2 starting 11. Anybody can play now. It's all about 2. Let my 2 and 3 they come back. Anybody can. Anybody will collect from Chelsea. Anybody will collect. This season may be awful, but I'm telling you.
Next season. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains Ekbenwe. Don't forget to subscribe. Alpha. It's okay. This is a strong Man U fan. Versus Zurich. A win for both, automatic qualify. A draw, also qualify. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains Ekbenwe. Please don't forget to subscribe. The teams with the biggest fan zone in the world, Chelsea versus Manchester United. They're about to start their match. And it has been a lot of talking between the fans, Manchester fans and Chelsea fans. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
There are two chances, just as you said. Aubameyang was clear to give him the ball that you could have scored. At least you could have given, even if you didn't score, at least give him the ball and have a chance to score. And you will always so selfish, you play the ball out, understand?
Being a Chelsea fan, I was just kind of optimistic that we'll win because we've had a very bad form this season.
Clash of the Titans between the two London rivals, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the lead of the table with 13 matches played. A win for Arsenal today, Arsenal will automatically overtake Manchester City. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea is coming back, whether they like it or not. Once I just go to my this account. Chelsea has so many substitutes. Bench win matches. Not talking about the starting 11. Now we have two starting 11. Anybody can play now. It's not about two. Let my two and three they come back. Anybody can. Anybody will collect from Chelsea. Anybody will collect. This season may be awful, but I'm telling you.
Next season. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains Ekbenwe. Don't forget to subscribe. Alpha. It's okay. This is a strong Man U fan. Versus Zurich. A win for both automatically qualify. A draw also qualified. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains Ekbenwe. Please don't forget to subscribe. The teams with the biggest fan zone in the world, Chelsea versus Manchester United, they're about to start their match. And it has been a lot of talking between the fans, Manchester fans and Chelsea fans. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
There are two chances, just as you said. Aubameyang was clear to give him the ball that you could have scored. At least you could have given, even if you didn't score, at least give him the ball and have a chance to score. And you will always so selfish, you play the ball out, understand?
Being a Chelsea fan, I was just kind of optimistic that we'll win because we've had a very bad form this season.
Clash of the Titans between the two London rivals, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the lead of the table with 13 matches played. A win for Arsenal today, Arsenal will automatically overtake Manchester City. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea is coming back, whether they like it or not. Once I just go to my this account. Chelsea has so many substitutes. Bench win matches. We're not talking about the starting 11. Now we have 2 starting 11. Anybody can play now. It's not about 2. Let my 2 and 3 they come back. Anybody can. Anybody will collect from Chelsea. Anybody will collect. This season may be awful, but I'm telling you.
Next season. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name is Menegbenwe. Don't forget to subscribe. Alpha. It's okay. This is a strong Man U fan. Versus Zurich. A win for both, automatic qualify. A draw, also qualify. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name is Menegbenwe. Please don't forget to subscribe. The teams with the biggest fan zone in the world, Chelsea versus Manchester United. They're about to start their match. and it has been a lot of talking between the fans, Manchester fans and Chelsea fans. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
There are two chances, just like you said. Aubameyang was clear to give him the ball, and you could have scored. At least you could have given, even if you didn't score, at least give him the ball and have a chance to score. And you will always so selfish, you play the ball out, understand?
Being a Chelsea fan, I was just kind of optimistic that we'll win because we've had a very bad form this season.
Clash of the Titans between the two London rivals, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the lead of the table with 13 matches played. A win for Arsenal today, Arsenal will automatically overtake Manchester City. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea is coming back, whether they like it or not. Once I just go to my this account. Chelsea has so many substitutes. Bench win matches. We're not talking about your starting 11. Now we have two starting 11. Anybody can play now. It's not about two. Let my two and three come back. Anybody can. Anybody will collect from Chelsea. Anybody will collect. This season may be awful, but I'm telling you.
Next season. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains Ekbenwe. Don't forget to subscribe. Alpha. It's okay. This is a strong Man U fan. Versus Zurich. A win for both, automatic qualify. A draw, also qualify. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains Ekbenwe. Please don't forget to subscribe. The teams with the biggest fan zone in the world, Chelsea versus Manchester United, they're about to start their match. And it has been a lot of talking between the fans, Manchester fans and Chelsea fans. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
There are two chances, just like you said. Aubameyang was clear to give him the ball and you could have scored. At least you could have given, even if you didn't score, at least give him the ball and have a chance to score. And you will always so selfish, you play the ball out, understand?
Being a Chelsea fan, I was just kind of optimistic that we'll win because we've had a very bad form this season.
Clash of the Titans between the two London rivals, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the lead of the table with 13 matches played. A win for Arsenal today, Arsenal will automatically overtake Manchester City. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea is coming back, whether they like it or not. Once I just go to my this account. Chelsea has so many substitutes. Bench win matches. We're not talking about your starting 11. Now we have two starting 11. Anybody can play now. It's not about two. Let my two and three come back. Anybody can. Anybody will collect from Chelsea. Anybody will collect. This season may be awful, but I'm telling you.
Next season. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name is Menegbenwe. Don't forget to subscribe. Alpha. It's okay. This is a strong Man U fan. Versus Zurich. A win for both, automatic qualify. A draw, also qualify. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name is Menegbenwe. Please don't forget to subscribe. Sport Fan Center live show. We apologize for keeping so long. I think this is due to some technical glitches. Back to the Suns Cup Stadium in Brisbane, a 52,500 capacity stadium. The match between England versus Haiti. 83 minutes, still 1-0 in favor of England. The Haitians are holding the England up to now to just 1 goal. And we have seen a lot of misses from the Haitian side. What a match, Mr. Shegun. We have seen how it goes. 83 minutes, still 1-0. What do you have to say?
What a match. I never expected this. And that is one of the beauty of football, when the unexpected happens. I'm sure in the mind of the English ladies, they are just waiting for the final whistle, because they themselves won't be expecting how good these Haitians were in this game. They really brought the game to the English team. If only our African counterparts had played this way against Zambia, against Japan, it would have been really nice. Kudos to the Haitians. I never expected this beautiful game of football from them. And, you know, England have done a couple of substitutions. I will see Larry James on the pitch. And I'm sure England will happily take this 1-0 at full time.
They will hardly take it as full time, because that is not what they are. What they are, we were expecting to see 7-0, 6-0 against the Haitians. But right now, it is a nil, just a goal down. And a goal for Haiti will be a draw. That means they will be sharing the spoil. However, let's quickly look at the statistics of today's match. England goal possession have dropped to 69 and Haiti 31%. Yeah. Goal attempt for Haiti, 5 goal attempt for Haiti and 18 goal attempt for England. Shot on goal, 10 for England and 2 for Haiti. Shot off goal, 3 for Haiti and 5 for England. Block shot, 3 block shot for England. Free kick, 12 free kick for Haiti and just 5 for England. Corner kick, 5 corner kick for England and 2 for Haiti. Goal save, 9 goals saved by the goalkeeper of Haiti, and then just 2 goals saved from the goalkeeper of England. Then yellow card, 1 yellow card for Haiti and 2 yellow cards for England, just to tell you that they are under pressure. Then attack, 163 attacks from England and 40 for Haiti. Dangerous attack, 77 for England and 23 for Haiti. What a match. What do you have to say about the statistics?
England has actually been dominating play, no doubt. But the goals are not just coming. The goals it has really dried up for the English ladies. And one thing they will be really missing, they are really missing the attacking powers of Beard Mates in this team. Best made in this team. We know what she could have brought into this game. Yeah, there's still a lot of games. They will actually want to take these 3 points and go into their next game, probably against South Korea, hoping that they will develop or they will improve. They'll improve more in their pattern of play. Well, it's the first game, no doubt. 1-0 is still a good result for England to take on. So they can work better for more results.
They can work better for more results. Right now on the field of play, we can see 3 yellow cards so far in this encounter, and this 2 yellow cards for England and just 1 for the Haitians. And this yellow card are to Ems and Stanway, the goal scorer of the lone goal. And for the side of the Haitians, the yellow card is for Pere Luis. Pere Luis has the yellow card. So so far, where is the pressure on?
Oh, the pressure is certainly on Haiti, because we've seen more of England pushing more attacking play. It's just that the goals are not coming in. That's just it. I think they will really appreciate getting that penalty in the first half, because that is the only goal England already scored in this game. So they just have to work more. They need to work more on themselves, because you don't play South Korea this way and not take your chances. South Korea are surely going to take them to cleansers if they play this way. So it's more about the English girls. They really have to improve themselves. They have the squad, they have the players, prolific players, no doubt. So it's about how much they get into their competition mode early in this FIFA World Cup. So there's still a lot to come from the England. And I'm not writing off the Haitians. Yes, they might not get a victory in this group, but they can fancy their chance against Denmark and South Korea also. 3 points in this competition will also be a good one for them, just like I predicted for for Zambia earlier on. 3 points will be good for them in this competition. And there's still a lot of time, we still have about 2 minutes to go in regular time. So a draw would be it's surely going to be a big one for the Haitians. And they'll really, that's why that penalty was paining the goalkeeper, because they'll really be feeling that without that foul, probably they will be on 0-0 with England right now. So they really held themselves in this game, and kudos to them, really big one to them.
Kudos to them, really big one to them, because the only goal scored in this encounter is through a penalty kick. England have not been able to break the defense of the Haitians. They only succeeded through a penalty kick. Let's quickly look at the substitution of this very encounter. So far, Limage have gone out, and Maturin came in. That was in the first half anyway, in the 31st minute. And in the second half, James L came in for Ems.
Lauren James.
Yes, Lauren James came in for Ems. Then Rosso came in for Delhi. That is
I think Rosso went out.
Yes,
Rosso
Rosso went, and then Delhi R came in for Rosso. Then Bogelia went out, and Lucent R came in for Busgela.
Delhi, that is another fantastic player for. I think she plays for Aston Villa, and she was one of the top goal scorer in last season WSL. So that's another like for like striker like Russo. Let's just see how much they can grow. And yes, was it Haiti on the attack, trying to attack the English defense? What can they do? No. They can't. At the end of the day, that was a good tackle from Jess Carter there. That was an experienced tackle from the Chelsea defender.
Experienced tackle from the Chelsea defender. That is going right now. It is a 90th minute. Regulation time is over. And now let's see how many minutes regulation time the referee is going to add to this.
7 to 8 extra time here.
All right, we hope so. Let's confirm that the referee is going to add up to that amount of minutes. But right now, the regulation time is over, and it is the additional time that is on play right now. Let's see, maybe Haiti is going to recognize this one. Do you hope for a recognition?
Well, that would be the beauty of football, you know. And you look at how much courage it's going to boost to these girls getting the equalizer against England. But I don't really see any equalizer coming here. It's an England game already. They have the experience. They know how to play this game or long games. So it's a gun game already. Or if there will be a goal in this game, probably one more from England to me.
All right, one more for England. But
sorry to we that predicted against Haiti that it's going to be a massacre. Because everybody expected England defeating them with big numbers.
Yeah.
So losing 1-0, it's going to boost their courage and morale going into their next game.
So are we going to conclude that England have actually done well, given the fact that they had their 3 points?
Well, they've done
do
well.
We conclude that, or do we say one goal was not a good margin, or do we say one goal is a good message sent by Haiti?
Yeah, one goal is a good message sent by Haiti that we are no minors, and there are no more minors in football. Yeah. Because at the first instance, I told you about Vietnam getting 3-0 against the United States of America. That is an impressive result for a country like Vietnam. And Haiti now against the European champions, England, managing to keep them at bay at 1-0. England has to be thankful to that penalty goal. Without that penalty, it will likely be 0-0 right now. So not really the best of games from the English ladies, but I know they themselves know what they are capable of bringing to the table, which I expect more improvement going into their next game.
But what do you think is the problem of the England side? Because one, they have a very good. They have a very good league when it comes to men's league. They have the best league in the world. But when it comes to world stage, it is always difficult for them to win World Cup. It's difficult for them to win European Championship. Looking at the women's side also today, they have the best league when it comes to women league in England. Chelsea, Arsenal, Man U, Manchester City, they have the best. But now they're in the world stage, right here in the world stage, they are not giving us the kind of expectation we expect. What do you think is the problem?
Spain has the best league when it comes to female football. But how many times have they won the female World Cup? It's a progress. It's a stage by stage stuff, and so you can't just. This is a team that actually won the the female European Championship. So it shows that there's still much to show in this team. But it's just the first game, so I'll give them a benefit of doubt for that. So that is the first game, anything can happen. But they should know that they are no minors in football anymore, and I expect them to go into their next game, you know, with so much seriousness. If they're playing a team like South Korea, then they'll know that they are playing a powerful nation in female football, and they'll bring their A game. So we expect better outing from the English girls in their next game. This is not the very best outing for them. This is not the very best play the England can actually produce or offer us.
All right. Right now it is 4 minutes additional time, and that 4 minutes has actually been played, because right now it is 94 minutes into the full time, and any moment from now the referee will blow the final whistle. But Shegun, will you say it is over for Haiti with what the kind of display we have
it's not over for them.
against England. We expected England to trash them 7-0, 6-0, but it's only one goal, and that goal came through a penalty. They have Denmark to play, and they have the likes of the South Korean to play. And the referee have just blown the final whistle, and it's 1-0.
Well, thank God to the penalty. That's what England will actually be looking forward to. Good display of football from the Haitians. They have to live here with their heads up. You know, nobody gave them the chance. Nobody gave them that opportunity of, you know, just losing 1-0 to England. And it's going to boost the courage of these girls going to their next game. Whoever they're facing between South Korea and Denmark, we know will be watching this game and know that they are not coming in to play the minors they actually expected when coming to this competition. They gave a good account of themselves. Losing 1-0 to England is a very good one for the girls. Top up to them. I really appreciate this game of football. And they gave us beautiful football. Of course. You could see it from them. They were not lacking anything. The technical brilliance is there for the girls. And you can see the English coach, she was so happy that this game could just end. Because they couldn't get that security goal. And thankfully to that penalty, there's more to come from Haiti in this competition.
Of course, there is more to come for Haiti in this competition, because it appears England will be better than the other teams, than the Denmark.
You can see the disappointment on the Haiti.
Yeah, better than Denmark and better than the other teams. And if Haiti come to meet a lower kind of team, I'm sure.
Like I said, Haiti is going to give that Zambia team that played today, they are going to give them a good run for their money.
Well,
if they should play against each other. So good one for them. It shows that football is improving. Football is moving to another level. The quality is there right now. There are no minors. Although this is a female football, when it comes to male football, it's another ball game. But this is the happiness. You can see the stadium filled, and I'm sure everybody at the stadium they actually enjoy themselves with this game of football. We enjoyed ourselves in the studio because it's one of the unexpected results in football.
All right, to me, this is one of the best matches played in the Female World Cup so far, because the underdog, that is the Haitians, we are able to hold the England side, that is the third ranking in the world of female football, England, to a 1-0 draw. And that goal came through a penalty kick. And you see the Haitians in their way of playing football, in their flowing style of playing football, they were able to hold England, and any opportunity they had, they counterized on it to counter on the defense of the England side. But luckily enough, it ended 1-0. We still have a lot to expect from the Haitians. But right now, the match has come to an end, and it is the England side who have taken the whole 3 points. 1 goal and 3 points for the England side in the group of D. Group D. We'll be expecting other matches so far. But right now, it is England who is top of Group D. After the next match played, we will now know who will be leading. But so far, we want to give it to the England side. Remember to subscribe to Premier Sports Fan Center, and we'll be here to give you all the matches. Always follow up with us. We'll be giving you all the analysis, all the live matches, all the updates concerning the World Cup. How much, Mr. Shegu, so far we have seen it. And this World Cup, as you said before, not like other World Cup, when we come to they've played up to 7 matches right now. Yeah.
Japan, Zambia gave us 5 goals.
So 5 goals, so 5 goals. But we have not been able to record up to 15 goals in this match. But last World Cup, by this time we were already talking about 25 goals.
Well,
because
there's still a lot of games to play in the first games for everybody. So there's still a lot of games. The goals are going to come in. But you know, when the goals are not coming, it shows the level is improving. And that's what we want to see in football. It's not really about just scoring. But let us see whereby 2 teams are even in the way they play the game. That is why I was so much happy about the way the Zambians play. Yeah, you might look at that, they lost 5-0, can they lost sleep, but the game was a beautiful reflection of the game.
A beautiful reflection of the game. So far, all the matches played, I have not seen any dull match so far. There has been a tough fight, there have been contention, there have been intensity. You know what I'm saying? And there have been a flowing kind of football in this Female World Cup. To me, this is one of the best World Cups so far. And I don't think any lover of football should miss any moment from the Female World Cup. And that is why you have to stay glued to Premier Sports Fan Center, where we bring to you updates of all the matches played. And remember, all the representatives of African countries, you are going to get a full coverage here in the Premier Sports Fan Center. And all the top European team also, you are going to get a full coverage from the Premier. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to Premier Sports Fan Center. Like I said, our numbers remain 090-304-99917. Don't forget to always be a part of the show. But lastly, what do you have to say to our fans and to our viewers?
Well, thank you. You know, it's been about 3 hours of football. We've been here since 8 a.m. for the Zambia game. 2 beautiful games of football. We saw how much people turned up for the Zambia game. It shows how much people are actually interested in the beauty of the game. So, really, it's really lovely. We'll be back here tomorrow for more interesting matches, and hopefully they'll also be there. They'll also be here with us.
All right, remember tomorrow match South African. South Africa will be on the match tomorrow, so don't forget to join us tomorrow as we cover up the match of South African. And remember, South African is one of the best representatives from Africa that will do African proud. A lot of Africans want to see African country come top. But I'm very sure, and I will give that to the South Africans because they have the flowing style of football and they are the African champions as they stand right now. And we'll be here tomorrow, Sunday, to cover the match of South African. And so for now, before we go, what do you have to say to our viewers before we close the show?
Well, thanks to all of them. Thanks to you guys. You know, you are the reason why we are here. Just keep on following us and subscribe to our channel. And we promise to always serve you our best. All
right, we always serve you our best. And also remember, Nigerian match versus Australia is on Thursday. And the match between Zambia versus Spain is on the 26th of this month. So don't forget to join us. But for now, we want to say bye-bye and see you in our next show.